Attention passionate Chicago, BEARS. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago, BEARS. Let's get to the news, fans of the Bears. Get ready because the NFL landscape might be shifting in a way that could send shockwaves through the NFC North. And it's all centered around one of the most disruptive defensive players in the league right now. Rumors are swirling that the Kansas City Chiefs are seriously considering trading the defensive tackle Chris Jones to the Bears. And if this deal goes through, it would be a game-changer for Chicago's defense and their entire championship pursuit. I know it sounds crazy, but let's dig into what this could really mean for the Bears and why this potential move is making waves across the league. Now to set the stage, we all remember the Chiefs are sitting at 9-2 and still contenders, but their cap situation is no joke. They've got around $48 million in dead cap space in 2026 thanks to the Mahomes deal, which is a huge hit to their flexibility. So, Kansas City has been looking to juggle their roster, especially trying to rebuild their offensive line, which has been a problem, giving up 32 sacks just this season. They also want to keep building around Mahomes and keep their core players like Kels and Pacheco, but the cap space is tight. That's part of why they might be willing to part with a top-tier player like Chris Jones. Chris Jones, for those who follow defensive line play closely, is a beast. At 31, he's still at the top of his game, and his 2025 stats tell you everything you need to know. He racked up 10, 5 sacks, 42 pressures, and a 21.2% win rate, making him one of the most disruptive interior defenders in the league. His PFF pass rush grade for 2025 is an impressive 94.2, and he's also a force against the run with an 86.8 run defense grade. He's forced 5 fumbles, and although he missed Week 6 with a knee sprain, he's proven to be durable and consistently impactful. Since entering the league in 2016, Jones has amassed 92 sacks, and he's a 2-time Super Bowl champion, known for his disruptive skills comparable to Aaron Donald's. So why would Kansas City consider trading someone like Jones? Well, it's primarily about cap management and strategic rebuilding. The Chiefs are prioritizing their offensive line overhaul. After all, giving up 32 sacks to Patrick Mahomes is unacceptable for a team with Super Bowl ambitions. Plus, with their existing roster and cap constraints, they might see a trade for Jones as a way to free up some space and retool their defense for the future. But for the Bears, this is a golden opportunity. Now let's talk about what Jones would bring to Chicago. First off, the impact on the defensive line would be immediate and profound. He's a true game changer, capable of collapsing pockets, disrupting plays in the backfield, and setting the tone for the entire front seven. His presence would elevate not just himself, but also the players around him. Most notably, DeMarcus Walker, who currently has 9 sacks and could benefit from the extra pressure Jones would draw. The Bears' run defense, which has been a weak spot, giving up 4 yards per carry, could also see a boost with Jones anchoring the middle and freeing up other defenders to make plays. In terms of scheme fit, the Bears' defensive coordinator, Eberflus, is known for his scheme that relies heavily on disrupting the quarterback and forcing turnovers. Adding a player like Jones would turn that scheme into a nightmare for opposing offenses. His ability to penetrate the pocket and force the quarterback into hurried throws aligns perfectly with Eberflus' philosophy. It's reminiscent of the Bears' defenses from the 1980s when they were dominant due to relentless pass rushers and a fierce physical front. With Jones in the middle, the Bears could return to that kind of identity, an intimidating, disruptive force that opponents dread facing. From a statistical perspective, the upgrade would be substantial. Currently, the Bears' interior pressure is lacking, but with Jones, that would change dramatically. Based on recent data, Jones averages about 6.2 pressures per 100 snaps versus Andrew Billings, and his win rate on pass rushes would jump the team's overall efficiency, potentially lifting the front seven into the elite tier of the league. His presence would also improve third down stopping power, pushing the team's conversion rate allowed down and increasing their chances of forcing turnovers and 3-and-outs. This kind of upgrade could be the difference in close games, especially against division rivals like the Packers, who have been known for their solid offensive line and running game. Looking at the bigger picture, the impact on the Bears, Super Bowl odds would be significant. Right now, Chicago's chances are respectable but still need that extra push. Adding Jones could see those odds improve from plus 7,000 to plus 1,700, making them a serious threat in the NFC. His ability to shut down runs and pressure the quarterback would be the X factor, turning the Bears' defense into an intimidating, championship-caliber unit. It's like planting a flag in the ground and saying, "We're here to contend, and we're building a defense that can carry us all the way." With Jones, the Bears' defense would be reminiscent of the legendary 1980s squads, with a modern twist, of course. Now I want you to imagine this. The Bears, with Jones anchoring that defensive line, coming into Soldier Field with that all-American, gritty, playoff-ready attitude. Their pass rush would be relentless, their run defense stout, and their overall team identity revitalized. It's a move that could energize the entire team and the fan base, bringing a new level of confidence and swagger. The NFL's best defenses have always been built on disruptive interior linemen, and adding Jones would make the Bears' front seven a nightmare for any offense, especially with the synergy he'd develop alongside DeMarcus Walker and other emerging players. Of course, it's not just about immediate impact. The Bears are in a bit of a rebuild, and acquiring a player of Jones's caliber would send a message that Chicago is serious about competing now and in the future. It's a bold move, but one that aligns perfectly with their goal of becoming a dominant, championship-caliber team again. This kind of move can serve as a catalyst, rekindling the Bears' defensive identity and paving the way for a deep playoff run. The fan base, after years of ups and downs, deserves to see their team make bold moves and chase greatness. In terms of the division, a trade for Jones could shake things up considerably. The Packers have been trying to solidify their defense, but if the Bears land Jones, they immediately leap ahead in the defensive department. The Vikings are still trying to find consistency on defense as well. But with Jones in the middle, the Bears could establish a physical, intimidating presence that could stifle opposing run games and pressure quarterbacks into mistakes. This would make the NFC North a true battleground, with the Bears not just competing but asserting their dominance. Looking ahead, this move also fits into Ryan Poles' long-term vision. The Bears' GM has shown he's not afraid to make bold decisions to push the team forward. Bringing in a player like Jones would not only improve their chances this season, but also set a foundation for sustained success. It's about building a defense that can carry the team through the playoffs, one that embodies the grit and resilience that Chicago fans are known for. So, as we watch these rumors swirl and the possibility of Chris Jones donning the Bears' jersey, it's important to remember how transformative this could be. A true game changer, a player who can elevate the entire unit, and a symbol that Chicago is ready to compete at the highest level once again. The NFL is a league of moments, and this could be one of those defining moments for Bears fans. The potential of having Jones in the middle of that defense, wreaking havoc and making life miserable for opposing quarterbacks, is enough to get any fan excited about what's coming next. And remember, in the NFL, nothing is set in stone until it's official. But if this deal happens, it will be remembered as one of the most impactful moves in recent Chicago Bears history, something that could pave the way for a new era of success and bring that Super Bowl trophy back to the Windy City after all these years. The road to a championship is never easy, but with Jones in the fold, the Bears' chances just got a whole lot better. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Chicago Bears news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Looking forward, the Bears need to keep their eyes on the prize and prepare for what could be one of the most exciting offseasons in recent memory. Whether or not this trade materializes, the buzz around Chris Jones shows that Chicago is serious about making a splash and building a defense that can intimidate opponents for years to come. The fans deserve nothing less. The team's future could be bright, and the addition of a player like Jones might just be the spark that ignites that fire. So stay tuned, Bears fans, because this story is far from over and the best is yet to come. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and the Chicago Bears. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news.